11 Things an Intelligent Person Never Says, based on Stoicism. Teachings. Let's explore the 11 things an intelligent person never says. For each phrase, it'll explain why it's unwise and suggest a better alternative, along with deeper insights. 1. I can't help it. This phrase suggests a lack of control over one's actions and decisions. It often indicates a victim mentality, where external circumstances dictate behavior. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control the events around us, we can control how we respond to them. Instead of saying, I can't help it, reframe it to, I'll work on it. This acknowledges your ability to change your reactions and reinforces personal responsibility. It empowers you to take charge of your life rather than feeling like a passive participant. Example. Imagine a situation where you find yourself reacting angrily in a discussion. Instead of saying, I can't help it, I'm just a passionate person, recognize that your response is within your control. By saying, I'll work on managing my emotions, you take a proactive stance. 2. I know everything. Claiming to know it all not only comes across as arrogant, but also shuts down opportunities for learning. Intelligence is not about having all the answers, but about recognizing that there is always more to learn. A wise approach would be to say, I don't know, but I'm eager to learn. This mindset opens you up to new perspectives and enhances your knowledge base. Example. Consider a team meeting where someone presents a new idea. Instead of dismissing it with, I know everything about this, you could say, that's an interesting perspective. I'd love to hear more. This fosters collaboration and respect. 3. That's not my problem. 8 mangs, 10 nouns. This phrase reflects a lack of empathy and responsibility. It suggests a disconnect from the shared human experience and an unwillingness to engage with others' struggles. Stoicism emphasizes our interconnectedness. We are part of a larger community. Instead of dismissing others, say, how can I help? This response shows compassion and a willingness to engage, creating a sense of community. Example, when a colleague is overwhelmed with work, saying, that's not my problem, may create division. Instead, offering support by saying, how can I help with your workload, builds a collaborative environment. 4. I don't care. 10 nawa, 12 ilo. Indifference can lead to missed opportunities for connection. It often stems from emotional fatigue or self-protection, but can isolate us from those we care about. An intelligent person understands the value of empathy and concern. Instead of saying, I don't care, consider, I need time to process my feelings. This not only acknowledges your emotional state, but also opens the door for conversation later. Example, if a friend shares something troubling, responding with, I don't care, may hurt them deeply. Instead, you could say, I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. Can we talk about this later? This shows that you value their feelings while prioritizing your mental space. 5. I'm too busy. 12 thujas, 14 zest. Using this phrase often indicates poor time management and can come off as dismissive. It implies that you are too preoccupied to engage with others. Instead, say, let's schedule a time that works for both of us. This not only respects the other person's time, but also shows your willingness to make space for important conversations. Example, if a friend asks for help, but you're currently occupied, instead of saying, I'm too busy, respond with, I have a full schedule today. Let's find a time this week to catch up. This shows that you value their request and are open to helping. 6. You're wrong. 14 so, 16 so. Outright dismissal of someone's viewpoint can shut down dialogue and damage relationships. Instead of saying, you're wrong, adopt a more constructive approach. I see your perspective, let's explore it further. This encourages open communication and fosters understanding, which is vital for personal growth and building stronger relationships. Example, in a discussion about a project, Rather than saying, "You're wrong about the budget," say, "I understand your concerns. Let's look at the numbers together." This transforms potential conflict into a collaborative problem-solving session. 7. It's always been done this way. Clinging to tradition can hinder innovation and progress. This phrase signifies resistance to change and can stifle creativity. An intelligent person embraces adaptability and questions the status quo. Instead, say, "What if we tried something new?" This encourages exploration and fosters a culture of innovation. Example: in a team brainstorming session, if someone suggests a new approach, don't dismiss it by saying, "It's always been done this way." Instead, respond with, "That's an intriguing idea. Let's discuss its potential." This attitude encourages fresh ideas and continuous improvement. 8. It'll never change. This statement reflects a fixed mindset which limits personal growth. An intelligent person recognizes that change is a constant and necessary part of life. Instead of declaring, "It'll never change," embrace the mindset of evolution. "I'm open to evolving." This allows for self-reflection and growth, aligning with Stoic principles of self-improvement. Example: if you find yourself stuck in a negative behavior pattern, rather than saying, "It'll never change," acknowledge, "I've been struggling with this, but am open to finding ways to improve." This encourages accountability and progress. 9. That's just how I am. This phrase can serve as a defense mechanism, resisting the idea of self-improvement. A wise individual understands that they can always strive to be better. Instead of resigning to, "That's just how I am," say, "I'm working on understanding myself better." This reflects a commitment to personal growth and aligns with the Stoic pursuit of self-awareness. Example: if someone points out a behavior that impacts your relationships, instead of reacting with, "That's just how I am," consider saying, "I appreciate your honesty. I'll reflect on this." This opens the door to growth and understanding. 10. I don't need feedback. Rejecting feedback stifles growth and shows a lack of willingness to learn. An intelligent person values constructive criticism as a tool for improvement. Embrace feedback by saying, "I appreciate your perspective. I'll consider it." This attitude demonstrates humility and a commitment to bettering oneself. Example: if a supervisor provides critique on your work, rather than saying, "I don't need feedback," respond with, "Thank you for your input. I'll take it into account." This fosters a culture of growth and mutual respect. 11. I'm better than you. Arrogance creates barriers and isolates us from others. This phrase undermines relationships and breeds resentment. Recognizing that everyone has unique strengths is essential. Instead of claiming superiority, say, "I admire your strengths. Let's learn from each other." This promotes collaboration and mutual respect, reflecting the Stoic understanding of our shared humanity. Example: in a team environment, instead of boasting, "I'm better than you at this task," you might say, "I see you have a unique approach. Let's combine our strengths." This fosters teamwork and innovation. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on wisdom and stoicism. Until next time,